everybody, my name is Kara Brown. I am an urban fantasy author and we need to have a talk. I'm not really going to dilly-dally with this very much. I'm going to let you know that my publishing date has been moved back from April 26th to August of an undetermined day, and the reason this happened is because I left my publisher. I'm not going to dive too much into the specifics about why I left 8 Little Pages. I don't really think it needs to be said, but I will convey that there was a breach of contract on their end, which did sprout the need for me to go ahead and do the termination. What I can't tell a lot of you is that if you did do a pre-order, you were not charged, and did have Amazon get back to me, and they did confirm that it was more like a pending order, and now that the pre-order has been taken down, you will not be charged at all. Now, I was picked up by another publisher who was very excited about the work, and the whole reason I'm saying it's getting published this August is because that's when we're going to work together and get it done. I did have a very long talk with this publisher in regards to my experience with 8 Little Pages, and kind of, made very clear what my expectations were, and they were very agreeable to work with me and help me achieve the quality of the book that I wanted to give to you. I'm actually really excited about this additional time because there are definitely some marketing things that I wanted to do with the book. I definitely wanted to have some advanced reader copies. If you would like to have an advanced reader copy and do a free review, please feel free to DM me or let me know. But I definitely wanted to do that. It also gives me a chance to do more reach, talk to folks, and not to mention it gives the artists the chance to actually make the cover. At this time, I'm currently working with 2 very talented artists. One is going to be doing the book cover and the other one is doing the covers for the short story. I'm having the short story come out again today with a template cover just so that way there's something on there, but these people are hella talented. The woman that's working on the cover for Queens of Swords and Silence is Priscilla Kim, and she is very talented. She has done a lot of book covers. She does them by paintings and they are just absolutely beautiful. I love her work and it's just great. The other gentleman I'm working with for the covers for the short story, he goes by the online name of Hex, but he's got an online portfolio with Arts Station, and it's kind of interesting to work with him because he doesn't speak English, I don't speak Korean, so we're kind of trying to figure out what each other are saying through Google Translate, and it's been funny. Now, the book itself is going through a very final edit. In fact, I'm kind of procrastinating making this video and not working on the edits because I am definitely trying to tweak the word choice and making sure that everything's clear, and it does take a little bit of time because I have to kind of like look at the suggestions and see how it fits and da-da-da-da-da. Now, this kind of brings me to a very awkward part of the video because I've been trying to figure out the best way to say this, and it's been a little difficult. If you signed up for my newsletter before April 11th, I need you to sign up again. And the reason for this is because I have asked over the last 2 weeks 8 Little Pages to send me my newsletter, and while they did acknowledge one request, they have not done that, and it's, like I said, it's been 2 weeks. I unfortunately am not able to tell you why they are not sending me my list because after we agreed to have a termination of contract, they have pretty much not had any contact with me at all, despite my attempts to reach out to them and convey the things that I need from them at this time. So, as I said before, if you signed up for my newsletter before April 11th, I need you to sign up again if you want to be entered into the giveaways and be, included in all the things that I do share monthly. I do have a link down below. It is to a newsletter that I manage and not anybody else, so that way I have full control over basically everything that happens. Now, I'm kind of on the fence right now in regards to talking about my experience with 8 Little Pages. On one hand, a lot of things that they did were things that I do want to share just because a lot of those are warning signs that I think authors and writers should look out for when it comes to working with a new publisher, and best to see the warning signs now and jump ship than wait until it's too late. But on the other hand, it's not fair. It definitely makes me look petty, and it definitely makes me look salty, and the only thing I really gained from that is nothing. So like I said, I'm still up in the air on that. Not to mention that 8 Little Pages is currently under a legally binding contract right now where they are not allowed to say anything negative about me for up to a year, so it's kind of not fair for me to turn around and do that to them even though I'm not under that same restriction. So I think you guys can kind of see where my dilemma is here. This situation just overall sucks, and I don't like it, and I wish that there was a better way that this had basically gone the way it has gone. The only thing I can really do right now is pretty much focus on the positive. I don't have my newsletter. I have to ask you guys to re-sign up. I hate doing that, but again, they're not talking to me. I could press charges. I am within legal right to do that, but at this point, I'm looking at suing people who work out of their bedroom, and that's not something I really want to do. I'm just pretty much going to focus on going forward at this point, basically making sure that the book is the best that it can be before I give it to you guys, making sure that the concept art for it is very good, making sure that it's marketed, getting those ARC reviews, reaching out, communicating, everything. I'm going to focus on that at this point. Now, at the time that this video is going out, I have republished my short story. It's got a different it's got that temporary cover on it, please forgive me, but I had to put one on there. And that's going to be up. That's self-published. All those royalties basically come to me. You don't have to buy the copy on Amazon. I still have that newsletter. If you sign up for the newsletter, you still get that free copy. And if you know, like I said, you don't hurt my feelings either way if you don't want to pay for it. I just want to have it available in multiple mediums for people. I'm really sorry that this isn't like a more chippy, like, woo video in regards to what's going on. The one that I have coming out later today in regards to using social media in order to help market yourself will definitely be a more upbeat video. But yeah, this is just kind of what it is. I'm hoping in the future, as I continue to do like these book update progress videos for you, that it will have like a more jovial tone. I really appreciate your understanding and patience in regards to this situation, and just know that I'm doing everything I can to produce a book that is definitely worth the wait. So please, thank you for just hanging in there with me. But that is all I have to say in this video today, and I will see you in the next one, so have a good afternoon.